Anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited because I knew this would happen, and I want to say a special thank you because the nerds sometimes don't get enough credit. All right? The stats nerds sometimes don't get enough credit, but a stats nerd has come out and they've dropped the data. The data is here. Okay? Shout out Caleb R. A statistical analysis of the 1,000 3-point stream has dropped. I have not read through it. I skimmed a little bit. I'm excited to read it. All right, we're going to take a look together. Tucker, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that shit. We're going to take a look at this because I've heard a lot of rumblings post-stream, all right? Some people were like, yo, a number was skipped. He actually only shot 999. Or, you know, oh, Ludwig stepped on the line X amount of times. Or it doesn't count as a 3-point because of the fucking NBA line or whatever the fuck. All right. Is Intel Gaming? What are you doing here? Poggy's data.
Hey, everyone. This is John.
Brother, log out of the work account. Brother, it is 6:51. Log out of the work account. You are on the wrong account. Okay? You're not supposed to be here right now. Gooning, cummies. What can I say that gets you in trouble? No, I won't do that. I won't. Come on. We'll keep it professional, man. We'll keep it professional. All right? Now, hold up. I don't want this one. Give me fucking... Give me Dragon Roost. Ooh. Julie, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that shit. Okay, what's a good statistical analysis song? Oh, I got it. All right, let's take a look. A statistical analysis of the Ludwig 3-point stream. Now, this was a breakdown of the 1,000 3-point stream that I did last Thursday, and it gives all the actual data on how things actually went. So let's take a look at it together, starting with a little bit of a premise here, summary here. In the faces of all the haters, our very own Red Bull athlete made 1,003 points in a single stream. This dashboard is a visual representation of the data collected during the 6-hour and 53-minute stream. There were a couple times where the stream disconnected, causing some shots not to be recorded, so this data is as accurate as it can be. There were some instances where the counter did not accurately record a made shot. Ludwig actually made 1,021 3-point shots on 3,336 attempts. This analysis uses all 3,336 attempted shots instead of 3,235, which is the number of shots it took him to reach 1,000 made 3 points. I did more than 1,000, man. I did more. To the people saying I did 999, I didn't even stop at a rack. 1,021. Anyway, let's take a look at the overall statistics, okay? Because this is the part that this is the part that gets me going the most, man. My accuracy was over 30%. Over. Which is fucking sick. Over 30, because I saw a statistical analysis the day that I did the stream, and it said I was at 29 point whatever. I was over 30, bro. That was the high end. I don't know if I have the clip. I need to find the clip. But I think when I was like, oh yeah, doing the math, and everyone was calling me delusional, I said 25 to 30. That's what I said. I says 25 to 30. Okay? Those are Bronny James numbers. Okay, put some respect on Bronny James. He's still going to go in the second round. Eagle NF. They miscounted. What does NF stand for? Non-factor. Please talk a little less. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Jawsome Lopez. Hey, my B-Day's coming up June 12th. Gave the 50 gifted earlier. Just want to say, as I celebrate another year, thanks for being the amazing content creator and making our lives better and being amazing with you. QQ Slider. What a nice message. I appreciate that. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the $50. Thank you for the $50, man. Appreciate that shit. That's very nice. Happy early birthday. Clement Storm, thank you for the membership. Haha. Yeah. Thank you. All right, let's take a look. So total time, 6 hours, 51 minutes. Most consecutive makes. I didn't know this was true. Apparently, I made 7 straight. I thought my most was 6. 7? I'm happy with that. I made 7 straights. Now, this is a little tough. Apparently, at one point, I missed 22 consecutive shots. Wow. That's Okay, it's a little more than I expected. That's a little more than I thought, you know. Believable? Why would you say that, Eliana? Why would you say the misses is believable, but you didn't say, like, the makes in a row, like... Baldur's Gate when? Baldur's Gate, brother. Hey, D&D with the yard. That'll come sooner. Shaq been real quiet since that stream. It's true. Kate, Sloppy, thank you for the memberships. Jesus. Does this account for your odd ass jumper? Okay, Mahir. You're being hurtful. Shots attempted versus shots made. So my most consecutive misses came in the 500s, which makes sense. There was a period where, like, when I was doing the stream, man, there was a period where, like, I was hurting. And then I was also kind of getting in my head a bit because I wasn't over the mental hump. You know what I mean? I get this a lot. I don't know if you guys run much. I don't run too much. But running is the most mental sport I've ever done. Because the total distance that you try to run, whatever you set it at before you start running, can seem very daunting. And so you almost have to break it down into, okay, I will just run until whatever. I reach X minutes, or I pass this stop sign, or I reach a quarter mile on my app, or whatever the fuck, right? You constantly have to, like, make yourself little goals. And then eventually, like, I think you get close enough to the end where you can just power through. At shot 550, I did not feel like I was over the hump. 1,000 still seemed so far away. My most consecutive makes... Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Baby girl. Oh, the line's back. My most consecutive... Oh, wait, sorry. This is during shots 500. This is early on, right? I see. This is early on. This is 500 shots in. My most consecutive makes came around the 1,000 mark. Okay. So if I really want to perform well and pick up basketball games, I need to shoot 1,000 threes beforehand. It took me 1,631 shots to make 500 three-pointers. My second half was stronger than my first half. I did not expect that. It took me less shots to get... And that fucking... Dude, that's so sick. Because everybody said the second half I was going to fall off. My second half was more accurate than my first half. And faster. That's nuts. This graph is very consistent. I will say. It doesn't deviate too much. Cumulative shooting percentage. I started out quite rough. I guess it's very scatter at the start because cumulative doesn't have much to build off of. But I remember my... Yeah, I got so consistent, bro. I barely changed. That's so consistent. I'm on the peak of consistency. Look at... Oh, my God. NBA player comparison. The percentages for the NBA players are their career three-point average for the 2024 season. Ludwig's percentage would be much lower and more comparable to NBA players if he took shots from the NBA line. Who cares? Nerdy. So anyway, let's just take a look. I was at 30.6%, which puts me in front of Giannis Antetokounmpo and Dwight Howard. I rock Shaq's world. I rock that fucker's world, straight up. I'm like Jordan-esque, I guess, in my three-point percentage. It's that low? Jordan? I'm shocked. I guess, you know, that was a different game back then. Steph Curry's at 42.6%. Is that in-game? He's kind of nuts. He's kind of good. He's kind of good. That's crazy. That's impressive. Now, I will say, so I played basketball yesterday. We do basketball every week. I played basketball yesterday. I went. My body hurt a little bit, not too much, enough to play. And I put up like probably 8 threes, and I think I hit half. All of them were bank shots. Not a single shot swish. Every shot was a bank shot. But I called every single one of them, which kind of makes them fair. If you call a bank, that's respectful. That's respectable. Now, what isn't charted by stats, and I will own up to this. Because I watched back parts of the stream.
Not bad.
I'll own up to this.
Jumper I've seen
I might have the ugliest shot of all time.
ever. No.
It might be the ugliest of all time. It looks like I'm in the Olympics heaving a fucking shot put. Like, this is how Hercules had to throw the world's biggest stone back in Greece. It will lead to injury. I don't think it will. Candidly. A lot of people say it'll lead to injury. I shot 3,300 in one single day, and I feel fine. So I don't think it'll lead to injury. Because more realistically than not, I probably shot more three-point shots in one day than I will in the next year of my life. Unless I do this challenge again. So I don't think I think I'm fine. I don't think my percentage will improve too much. I'm really just I'm like all I'm doing is this. No fucking, you know. It's weird because when I shoot it in my head, I look so fucking dope. And then when I see it, it looks like a kid running with a backpack on. So look up Michael Kidd Gilchrist shot. Michael Kidd Gilchrist jump shot. Well, it's the first thing that comes up. Okay. Why does he shoot it so late? Dude, how it's like he's going for the red meter on 2K. He's shooting it as late as possible. My favorite part is the coach trying to undo the 20 whatever some odd years of this guy's muscle memory. He's probably put up like 100,000 shots. And like this coach thinks he's going to be the guy to be like, yeah, no, so you actually shoot as you go up.
With 6. That's a bad looking free throw. They both know the roadmap.
That's a never let them know your next move. What?
That's a bad looking free throw. That does have a little hitch in it, doesn't it? A little.
What is that? He did it like it was a magic trick. Like his left hand was just doing this.
That's a bad looking free throw. That does have a little hitch in it, doesn't it? A little free throw.
Interesting form, but he nails them both.
Yeah.
It looked like Charles Barkley's golf swing, but it went in.
Oh yes, do it, do it, do it.
Damn, Taco. He looks like me. He looks like me in my pickup games. Boston Celtics legend Taco Fall.
One right through, one off the window.
I mean, look, if it goes in, right?
He has really struggled.
No way. He shoots like a child.
And gets that one to go. That one has to feel good. It has been a struggle all season long for him. That's how they play.
Okay. All right. That's tough. That is tough. What is this? Shot, type, and distance. I attempted one backwards shot. I missed. I attempted one chest pass. I missed. 2 floaters. I missed. I attempted 64 granny shots. I made 9, so my granny accuracy is worse. I was 31% on normal shots. In my overhead, oh yeah, I went for a few Jokic shots. I went for 11. I missed all of them. Shot distance from the high school line, I made 995, 31%. From the NBA line, I was 20%. I do think people were like, so because a lot of people were like, yo, you should do it from the NBA 3, just because the NBA 3 was there. I think I could do this stream from the NBA 3-point line. I don't think it would be impossible for me to do in a stream. It would take me probably 4 more hours. Because I'm like 10% less accurate. So it would take me a third longer, I think. But I don't think muscle-wise it would be bad. Don't round up. It's 19. Let me round up. Don't be like this. Don't fucking pedanticize me down to 9. Don't dog walk me down to 19, right? Let me up it at 20, bro. Like, you're telling me you're at a restaurant, you get a $100 bill. You don't round up to a 20% tip, 20 bucks? Or excuse me, you get like a $95 tip. You don't round, like, you know what I mean? You know, you round up, you round up, you round up. It's normal to round up. You don't round down. To what? How do you even round 19 down? Combined. Shot milestones. Dude, my shooting percentage on my first 100 was insanely bad. 20%. Or no, that's my last 100? No, sorry, that's my last 100. That makes more sense because the NBA threes. My first 100 also wasn't good, though. 27%. My best stretch was 35%. I mean, that's pretty good, man. 35%. I'm happy with that. Wow, shout out Caleb for the data. Dude, look, anyway, I digress. I feel good. Suck it, nerdy in many ways. Suck it, all the doubters. Happy to have proven myself once again. Okay? And now, get to take a look at a few of the apologies. All right, Ludbuzz, it's time to fill this out. Ludwig 3-point apology form to Ludwig from chat. Date, May 2024. Reason for behavior. The media convinced me it was not possible. I missed the plan being simple. I was jealous of Ludwig. I don't actually play games. I don't know ball. Mercury is in retrograde. I hereby respect Ludwig, and I will not talk down the future first ballot Hall of Famer. Jokes aside, I didn't think he'd have the stamina to pull it off, but the second half of the challenge was insane. He didn't stop and shot at a crazy clip. Drake's in chat. He really did it for us. Are we still draking in chat, by the way? What's the date? What's the status on draking in chat? We still, oh, it's Kendrick. I forgot. Never mind. We're fine. It's just Kendrick Lamar when you drake in chat. I need to fill this out. I don't need to fill this out because I'm a true Ludbud who believed from the beginning. Dude, again, the people who hurt me the worst were the people at Red Bull. I am a Red Bull athlete paid by Red Bull's dime. And there were people who work at Red Bull who literally said that I would make $299 and then quit. Not it would take me more than 12 hours. Not it would, take me more than a stream. $299, then I quit. The disrespect is absurd. I got downvoted so much for saying he could easily do this. I'm taking victory laps. Me and you, Gingerbeard guy. Me and you, baby. Still stand by the fact that your average hooper at your local court can be locked in a gym and do the same thing. I think most people can do this. I think it comes to, well, I shouldn't say that. Most people can't do this. That's a lie. I think most people who play basketball weekly can do this. I think the difference is how badly it's going to hurt to do it. You know what I mean? Like, your body will just fucking bleed a bit. But if you're okay taking a bit of body bleed and a little bit of damage, then you're fine, you know? Strife, thank you the 5 months. Definitely better the younger you are, too. I think if you're above the age of 40 and you do this, it's going to fuck you up for so long that you probably wouldn't attempt or couldn't attempt. The repercussions are too high. Wait, what? What? Wait, what is this guy? What did this guy do? If he successfully does this, I will run 7 marathons in 7 days. That's insane. That's insane. What an absurd thing to dude. He wrote that a month ago. What an absurd gamble. What an absurd bet to sign yourself up for. Does Ludwig know how much 1,003 points really is? Ranch bourgeois. Dude, the amount of haters seeing him right now is crazy. If he successfully does this, I'll run 7 marathons in 7 days. Good luck with that. I don't see him backing out of a challenge once the stream starts. He might just sleep in the gym. I stand by what I said, 1K 3-pointers, and I'll start Sunday after the stream. All right, what is he up to now? What is he up to now, this son of a bitch? This hater. Haha, nah, dude, keep me accountable. I've done weeks with this many miles before, but I worked a less strenuous job and was running more better shape. Still thought I still had it in me. Day 2, I fucked up. I didn't get off work till 11:30, slept in way too much, passed through the alarms, and now I have to go grocery shopping. Do laundry once my partner gets home. I failed. You failed? Okay, wait. Low-key, though, it's kind of beast. The guy did 1 marathon. That's actually kind of beast. He ran 1 marathon and then fucked up day 2. But he still did 1 marathon. That's crazy enough. He did a marathon, you know? And honestly, he should give himself, like, some props. That'd be like akin to me quitting at 100 shots. I did the full 1,000, but like still respect to you. No, honestly, respect. Even getting out there is sick, bro. Even getting out there is sick, bro. That's sick. That's sick. Me, I do the full thing, but like I get not everyone cares. Oh man, no, I'm egging him on. I'm egging you on. I'm egging you on. He's here. I appreciate that, but it's an L. Hiking with ramen. 7 marathons, 7 days. Dude, honestly, the issue with 7 marathons in 7 days is the time commit. Like, ignoring the ability to do it, imagine just signing up for doing 5 hours of nothing for 7 days. Because that's what, that's how long it takes. It's 5 hours every day for 7 days. Who's got that? Who's got 5? Nobody's got that. I don't care what you do. I don't think anyone can just melt off 35 hours of their week. You? No. I got to rank up in Valo, please. I know Ludwig's getting... Oh, all right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I know Ludwig's getting a lot of pushback for this event, but this is not a good response if you go around harassing others because your streamer is getting criticism. You're fucking cringe. I feel like I've said this ad nauseum. And I can say it again. I am no stranger to saying don't defend me. I think you guys know this take from me, right? I don't think I'm exactly quiet about it. But ultimately, like, I have nothing more to say to anyone who's shitting on Fast 50, the event, or any aspects of it. I feel like I said my piece. And if there's still haters of the event, then there's still haters of the event. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, man. I can't make everybody like the event. I think we're going to have a dope-ass event this weekend. We're going to be live for 50 hours straight on YouTube and Twitch. And if everything goes well, we are going to raise thousands and thousands of dollars for charity. And that's, honestly, all that fucking matters, you know? That's the game plan, baby. I hope I see you all there, at least for a little bit. Tune in for a few minutes, throw it on a second monitor, third monitor. Check in every once in a while. If you got some extra bread lying around, donate $1 or $2, nothing crazy. We'll have the schedule. I thought we'd have the schedule out today, but it's Memorial Day, so people are taking Memorial Day off, which makes total sense. But we'll have it tomorrow. When did Ludwig get so jacked? I feel like I've been talking about working out for a while, but I also don't walk around in tank tops a lot. Mostly because when I do, it's all chat talks about. All right? And I'd rather them talk about my electric gameplay than I would have them talk about my tank top. And then I almost never... Well, that's not true. I don't do a lot of workout content for... I don't do a lot of working out for content. I guess I did during, like, the subathon. I did a lot of workout streams. And occasionally, like, we did the thing against Thor, the mountain. But, like, for the most part, I just work out offline for me type shit, you know? It also helps when your right arm is jacked up from shooting 500 shots in a row. That helps. That helps. Bro's been jacked. Where you been? What do you mean you what do you think he means when he says he's getting big for them? Big for us. Bro works out all the time. He's not just trying to be a gym bro on camera. I've been working out since college. Honestly, the only reason I do it is because it makes me feel good about like myself. Like physically it makes me feel good, but more importantly than physically it makes me feel good, accomplishment-wise it makes me feel good. Like sometimes you have a shit day, you know what I mean? Like sometimes the day fucking sucks. Work sucks, a relationship sucks. You just feel sad because life, there's no particular reason and it's a bad day. But if I worked out that day, there's still like a little checkbox in my mind and I'm like, you know what? What was an all in all? Right? That was still dope. And day to day, it means almost nothing, right? Like if you work out today, then tomorrow you're probably no different than you were, you know, the day before. But over the course of months, that mentality, I think, can make a lot of progress and make you feel good looking back. Do you work out cardio basketball days too? No. I don't work out that. I work out 3 days a week. That's it. I go to the gym 3 days a week. I play basketball once a week, and that's my routine. I do push, pull, legs, basketball. And then I take 3 days off. I don't have a personal trainer now. I had one, but not anymore. Do you stop running? Yeah, for the most part. I walk a good chunk, but what's most valuable to me now is just a very easy routine. How do you eat? I eat whatever I want when I want, which doesn't make me have I don't have abs. I'm not gonna sit here lying. I don't got a six-pack rolling. I'm fucking just under 200 pounds. But I like eating food. What should I do if I hate the gym? Do something else. Do anything but. Like, ultimately, you should do what you like to do. So, I think rock climbing, although a cult, is a very good way to work out that people enjoy. Physical sports are. Like basketball. A lot of people like calisthenics, which is very similar to the gym. Because it doesn't require you to lift heavy weights, but you can do very impressive things with your body. Biking. Peloton. Mango is a good example. Mango fell in love with Peloton. I would not have thought Mango as a Peloton guy. Now that motherfucker just bikes. And he loves it. Rocking out to, I don't know what the hell, Taylor Swift. Pumping out 5K, 10K bike rides. So. Speaking of food, do you fuck with gummy clusters? What's a gummy cluster? Gummy cluster. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. The nerds. Dude, ideal movie popcorn situation is gummy clusters with popcorn. Like, sorry. Ideal movie snack situation is I got a bag of popcorn and a bag of gummy clusters, and I go one gummy cluster for 2 to 3 popcorn kernels. And I pop that whole shit in my mouth, and I chomp. That, What drink? Okay, this might be controversial. I think the best movie theater drink is water. Because otherwise, I think you'd feel like shit leaving the theater, man. Like, you can't overkill. Because if you're getting soda and you have gummy clusters and you're on popcorn, like, your mouth would set off a Geiger counter. We're going a little bit too hard on the sugars and the salts and the... I'm dying. Personally, I love water. Or I'd go beer. Depending on if it's like one of the theaters that likes to market themselves as hip, I'll get a beer. I think movie theater beers are like a B tier beer. Movie theater beers are pretty fucking good. Airport beers are undefeated. I think airport beers are probably S tier. Sporting event beers are like A tier. Sour beers are no, they're not S tier. They're good, but they're like really depressing. So you have to like factor that in. It's like a B tier. What about school beers? What are you going to schools and drinking beer? What are we doing here? Don't do that. Whatever you're doing, stop doing it. A good beer in the car, though. Like you crack a little beer, that's not bad. That's A tier. .5'10" Arizona State forward Ludwig has made 1,000 threes in under 7 hours. The haters and doubters, me, have never been proven more wrong. Where do you think he gets picked in next year's draft? Everyone pogging. I finally got my sticker. Shout out. Thank you to your lung. Lots of hate from the speedrunning community. We talked about it already. Extra. Read all about it. Mogul Mail addresses the drama surrounding Ludwig's latest event for Fast 50. Okay, I will say, one positive thing to come out of the drama from Fast 50 is that my initial announcement for Fast 50 did not get many views. Just factually, it did not get as many views and as much attention as talking about the drama about Fast 50 did. That got 3 times the amount of views, which is crazy. I do think it adds some validity to the no such thing as bad press. I do think so. All according to... Dude, unironically, somebody thought that. Unironically, somebody was like, Ludwig manufactured this drama so he could have more attention on his event. And my first thought was, I am flattered. That you think of me so cunningly, I am flattered. Dun, 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 dun. And the women will be excluded from every event now on. I'll add them, but I won't announce them. It's a 5-head marketing. Okay. Ludwig made the Fortnite celebrity list. Ludwig made the Fortnite celebrity list. His name is super tiny, but it is indeed there. Okay, why did you have to add that? They didn't fucking, like, make certain people's names bigger than others. All right? It's not like my name is just as big as everyone else on the list. Okay? Why am I not under athletes? I should be under athletes. Jerry Seinfeld? What the fuck's Jerry Seinfeld gonna do in Fortnite? Talk about the woke. Dude. Simple plan? I think this is like... So the way it works is they have these like little Fortnite surveys to basically get a gauge. And it's not like an end-all be-all survey. But it gets a gauge of what the general community is interested in because they have more opportunity than they can implement into the game. Like, probably everybody on this list is someone who they think they can get in Fortnite. And they have to choose, because you can't have everybody in Fortnite, who they want to add, you know? So anyway, if you are someone who gets a fucking Fortnite, I don't want a skin. I don't want one. I don't deserve one. Okay? I don't want a song. I don't even want a check. I just want the Luddy in Fortnite. So when my child one day is born and plays Fortnite because the Epic Games conglomeration that now owns the better part of the United Kingdom and South Central America, they will be like, oh, my father's legacy. Okay? It is here. It is here. And then they'll be able to watch Jerry Seinfeld hit the Luddy in the game. That's my dream, man. It's a simple dream. Red Bull cheering for the newest athlete. Red Bull was very... Shout out Red Bull, man. They were very, very supportive for the 1003 stream. Without the rebounders, definitely first and foremost, but also Red Bull, it would not have happened. If I just went to a regular-ass court, no way. No way. Lud in a Philip DeFranco thumbnail. The problem with Belle Delphine beating PayPal, blood deserts, burn pits, severe turbulence. This is clickbait, right? This is clickbait. Not trying to watch a video. Can someone explain why Phil is talking about him? Clickbait. He mentions Ludwig tweet while talking about Elon meme from yesterday. Yeah, okay, makes sense. You know what? It's kind of flattering. I'm still good enough for some good old-fashioned clickbait. You know? This little guy, a little old me, gets you a couple clicks in there. I'll take it. Well, actually, wait, I shouldn't say that. How did the video perform? Because if it's one of the worst performing videos, then we're in trouble. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, this is the video. All right, let's see how it performed. 650K views. Wait, analyzing. Oh, it was the worst performing video that month. Okay, sure. You know what? It performed a little bit better than this one, and that has Mr. Beast in it. So let's just move on. We have a Red Bull athlete at home. I look fucking good. I don't know what to tell you. I look like a damn athlete. I have an idea for a YouTube video. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this idea. Do not steal this idea from me, or do, but I just understand I'm going to do it as well. So territory marked. I'm proverbially peeing on this territory. Here's my idea for a YouTube video. The Olympics are coming up. And everybody always says, man, I wonder how the average person would do at said Olympic sport. Like, it's always a fucking trending tweet every Olympics. It's like, dude, we should have a fucking somebody's dad compete to see how he does compared to the rest of the field. I want to do every Olympic sport, just like 50 over the course of like a week, and then just like find out what the easiest Olympic sport is. Just straight up. So like run the 100-meter dash, and it's like, okay, this is my time. And then I can like ghost find like, okay, this would be the time of the world record holder. With other streamers? No, just by myself. Just literally me by myself doing every single sport, trying to find out which one's the easiest. And like which one's the hardest. Because like some would be really hard. I wouldn't do competition sports because like there's no way to do it in a way that makes it like the Olympics. Like I can't do basketball, I can't do badminton or ping pong. Like doesn't make sense. Unless I got an Olympian to go against me, but I'm thinking they're a bit busy right now. So I would only do like individual events that you could judge without the context of needing opponents. So there are certain sports that you do compete against other people, but like for example, archery. You compete against other people, but you can still see in a vacuum how you would perform by yourself. So I can still do that. I could still do gymnastics. I would just need Olympic level judges. Like I would need legitimate judges. Marathon. Oh, fuck. Is that a category? Like the whole one? What's a triathlon? A 1 mile swim, a 25-mile bike ride, a 6.2-mile run. That's not bad. Is that bad? That doesn't seem bad. I feel like I could bang that out.
Lil Pup shoots some balls into a hoop and thinks he can do real sports and athletics now. Stick to the rock climbing, kiddo.
Okay, literally, okay, I don't even rock climb. Never mind, man. Never mind. You don't get it, dude. You don't get it. An Ironman triathlon finishes with a marathon. Yeah, but that's not an Olympic sport, right? That's like I'm 40 years old. I want to prove I can still, be fit thing. That's like a fucking let me prove it to me type shit. I feel like people who run Ironmans got a lot of time on their hands. Don't get me wrong. They're physically impressive specimens. Like top 1% of 1%. But like, man, you got a lot of time on your hand to be practicing all those fucking sports. It's a lot of time in. That is not you have to sacrifice some shit there. Scamwig's back at it again. Only, wait, what is it? Oh, 45 hours. Okay, yeah, it's for when I... Origin of Ludwig 7 emote. What is the origin of Ludwig 7 emote? Like, which video or stream was it? It was a green screen stream. I was wearing my champion gray hoodie, and I saluted, and someone took a screenshot. It was from this stream. Oh my god, we have it to the fucking stream. Look at that. You are very quick. I'll give you that. How long ago was this? 2018? No. I look like such a sad little puppy. This was... It was 2018. This was 6 years ago. I was 23. Wow. Holy shit. 07 originated in Guild Wars 2. Is that right? 07 is an emoticon. Yeah, I don't think that's what they're asking, man. Thank you. Oh, that's a hard name. 3El Pollo Yelpes for the 24 months, for the 2 years. Can we talk about how crazy it is to make 1,000 3-pointers? Yeah, we talked about it. I'm nasty. Inspired by Ludwig to break bread. First loaf turned out decent. Bro, I'm on sourdough starter TikTok. I don't think anybody actually bakes bread on sourdough starter TikTok. They just let their sourdough starter rise, and then they go, and they spread it, and it goes, and it makes a lot of noises, and that's it. And that's the whole fucking TikTok. And they get like 1 million likes. Ludwig hit Unk status. Dude, I've been trying to do TikTok more. I even hated saying that sentence out loud. I've been enjoying making more TikToks. That's how I'm going to phrase it. I have been enjoying the act of making more TikToks.
Would you
right?
take the food or would you take an iPhone?
So I've been doing that. But everybody on TikTok keeps calling me Unk. The TikTok motherfuckers hate you? No, they're very nice. I mean, they're not, excuse me, I wouldn't call them very nice. They're very cordial. They just call me old and Unk. Bread looks great, by the way. It's funny because, like, I do YouTube shorts. The YouTube shorts do very well. But when I post a YouTube short on TikTok, it comes off so weird. It's just the differences in the platforms. Like, TikTok and YouTube shorts, if TikTok goes away because of this ban or whatever, right, in the US, if TikTok goes away, like, YouTube shorts can't replace it. They're so wildly different. They're so insanely different. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was on a bit of a messy Reddit binge. I was on a bit of a messy Reddit binge here. I was looking for some tea. Is there any update on the VTuber stream, or has the meta got too old for him? I feel like VTubers aren't a meta, right? It is just a straight up. It's here to stay. You know what I mean? It's a lifestyle for sure. Anyway, I still have the VTuber model. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna give you a time or place, but it will happen. I promise. It will happen. Ludwig actually organized. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I had 1 week where I scheduled the streams out. Oh, yeah, true. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw, I did a Dr. K stream. I didn't stream it. I probably could have streamed it. Probably would have. You guys might have liked it too. But I didn't stream it. I just let Dr. K stream it. But anyway, that stream is available on his channel. And quite a few of you guys, I think, saw it. But I think it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. YouTube chat hated you. The comments are very nice, but yeah, maybe like the live stream, like the more core audience of Dr. K, might have certain expectations of how a conversation should go. But I've hung out with Dr. K like offline. We've talked quite a few times, like probably over a handful of times. Gotten like lunch a couple times. So to me, like the conversation isn't like, I don't want it to be like so fucking performative like first Dr. K conversations are. It's just me talking to my guy. And in a conversation, I like fucking around, making people laugh, asking questions. So I thought it was great. I was very happy with the conversation. And I felt like I got stuff out of it. So ultimately, if I feel that way, I don't really, no offense, give a fuck if someone else didn't get something out of it. Because it was my conversation, you know? I feel like me getting something out of my conversation is more valuable than me trying to get someone else to have something out of a conversation. Will you ever make a #1 greatest outdoorsman sequel with The Yard? I don't think it would go very different, but we might do some content with The Yard. Maybe like that, but it wouldn't be outdoor stuff, you know? Have I missed jet lag? Not yet, sir. Not yet. That'll be at the end. We have it slated here. What's your latest elo in chess? The last time I played chess was against Mark. Mark from RDC. And I beat his ass after losing to his ass. So I would put myself at about like 1,500 rated. Are you going to catch a Celtics finals game? Like, will I go to one? It depends. When are the Celtics finals? I might go to New Hampshire at some point. They swept, right? They're sweeping the Pacers right now. They're going to beat the Pacers. I might go to a game. Who knows? I don't think I'll like specifically fly to one. If I go to a game, it's because I'm visiting my mom, you know? And she lives in New Hampshire. It's near Boston. I don't think I'll go to Dallas just to watch a game. Unless Mango really wants to or something. Celtics just won. Easy. 4-0. Easy. Is there any chance you show up on Dirty Laundry? I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it's a podcast. It sounds like a podcast. Oh, this clip came up on my timeline. Why Ludwig took so long to beat Elden Ring. Okay. What was even that? What was that? Why did that happen? Anyway, Elden Ring DLC comes out soon. Like, very soon. Like, 25 days soon? So I need to get my account kind of figured out. Do you carry over your level? How does that work? Oh, I haven't seen the trailer yet. There's a new trailer. 6 days ago? Is this it? Yeah. Right? Yeah. No. I'll watch this one. Peggy 16.
Peggy 16.
I feel like I did that pretty good. It's a dropout show? Oh.
Mikula the Kind spoke of the beginning.
Is that a...
The seduction and the betrayal. An affair from which gold arose.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. I'm getting shivers.
And so too was Shadow born. What followed was a war unseen. One that could never be put to song.
This is the war that the Tarnish waged, led by Godfrey, after Godfrey was kind of put aside. Is that war? Or a different war? This is a new war. Oh, it's a new war.
A purge without grace or honor.
Wait, I fought that guy. What's that guy? Who's that guy? Have I fought that guy? Oh, no, that's the other brother, right? What's that guy's name? Messimer.
The tyranny of Mesmer's flame.
Oh, yeah. Is the DLC free? $40. I would pay probably any price they set. I was wondering.
And so kindly Mikula would abandon everything. His golden flesh, his blinding strength, even his fate. But we are not deterred. We choose to follow. Will you walk with us?
It drops on PC same day, right? Yeah. Okay. Damn. What character should I play with? Like, should I play with the character from the Squeaks stream? Or should I play with a new character? Or should I play with... I don't know if I have the time to play the new character is the issue. I could play with the character from my first Elden Ring run, but that was kind of like a basic-ass character because it was like a samurai. Does seamless co-op work with the DLC? I'm not going to be playing it with seamless co-op, but no. The answer is assuredly no. I mean, it might kind of work, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Thank you to Real Potato for the 5 gifted. Yeah, more realistically, it'll take a few months. How far am I into Dune? I'm about like 1 page in. If you do a new character, you have to kill Moog. Yeah, that'll take a lot of time. Now, I'll probably stick with Dubbin, but I might respec Dubbin to... I want to use a different weapon. I don't know, a weapon's kind of cool. I got to figure out. Dune is the book for book month, but it's not due till June. It's not due till June, end of June. Did you see the foul Brown did on McConnell? That was not this game, right? You're talking about a couple games ago? Dual Twin Blade is what I'm going in with. I have the Moonblade. The Moonblade's electric. I could use the Moonblade. I could go back to Greatsword. But the Greatsword's a bit of a pain. Yeah, I'll probably use a new DLC weapon. That's true. Oh, dude, this was so fucking insane. Doug going to Japan, and then he drops this video. Does this work? Like, legally, does this count as a tax write-off if you say this is a tax write-off and then just post, like, pictures of toilets? I'm not a government official. And I'm not trying to narc. I'm just curious. Like, this works? My thought is like, surely not. Surely not. There's no way. Surely not. Oh. Chat. A lot of people might be wondering, will I be playing Rust? And the answer is no. I hope that covers that. Thank you, Dami, for the 5 gifted. Why? I think Rust is actually fun. I like when the meta comes about. But it is very much a Twitch meta, and I am not on Twitch. So it just doesn't make sense. But moreover, I just don't have the time right now. Like, Fast 50 is fast approaching. Streams are going to be somewhat sparse this week. Like, here's how the next month is going to go. Literally, I have 2 50-hour streams I'm going to do. The first one is Fast 50. I'm going to be live for 50 hours straight. The second one is the release of Shadows of the Erdtree. I'm going to stream until I beat it. So that's 2 50-hour streams that I'm doing in the next month. That's a lot of time in. So, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do, you know, outside that? We do have 2 unpaid interns that have already been shot. Unpaid intern, I talked about this before. It's not going to be live anymore. So you're just going to have an unpaid intern video dropped on the fucking feed that you'll have to watch if you want to watch. I know Foosley and Ray play Rust. They can play Rust. I'm not saying you can't play Rust. I'm just saying it makes less sense to play Rust. Because Twitch has, like, the drops and shit. And people like bouncing around from all the POVs. And you can do it very easily if you just go to, like, the Rust fucking page. And you're like, okay, let me see who's live. Bing, 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 bing. Like, that is easier than, you know, let's hop over to YouTube. So it just doesn't make as much sense to devote a lot of time to it. Not premiering it. I'll probably premiere it. Yeah, I'll probably premiere it. But yeah, that's actually... No, I definitely will. Are you playing Elden Ring as soon as it releases? Yeah. That'll probably hurt viewership because people want to play it themselves. Yeah, but I don't care. My goal isn't, like, to get good viewership. It is to beat the game. Like, I just want to beat... I just like the game. If I get 5K viewers doing it, that's fine. And ultimately, the video will probably do well anyway, because people will watch it when they're done. And so it's fine to not, you know? Didn't Rust get you 100K views at one point? I don't remember. I do think it got me a bunch, because all the fucking... the people who want drops. For sure. That is definitely a thing. All right, chat. It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at? You're at 90K viewers at 2 a.m. What a whirlwind that game is. Chat, it is time for jet lag. Lame as fuck reason, to be honest. Wait, not having time and then it not making sense as like a business move? Why is that lame as fuck? What's a good reason? I don't like Rust. That's a lie. I like Rust. Rust is cool. But ultimately, like, I don't think reasons can be lame or not lame, right? If you just believe in them. Nuclear attack. I guess that is a cooler reason. No, I'll give you that. Actually, that is a cooler reason. I can't play Rust because there is a nuclear attack. All right, chat. A new season of Jet Lag. I don't know, candidly, if I will watch every episode of this season, but I will certainly watch episode 1 and then suggest you all continue to watch the show. I don't know if I'll watch it all. I'm not saying I won't. I'm just saying I don't know. I'm not going to sign myself up for it.
Welcome to Australia, the world's 6th largest country and the 3 million square mile board for our game about travel, money, and risk. We're here in Sydney, Australia, and we've got $1,000 each. Over the next 4 days, we're going to be spending it, gambling it, and stealing it as we race across the country trying to claim the most regions.
Whoops.
But right now, it's 7:30 a.m., so we got to go, go, go.
All right, let's go.
All right,
Let's check the New South Wales challenges.
Let's go, Toby! We're back! All right, so this is a game all about travel and money. The overall goal is simple. At the end of
Can I just say I like jet lag?
4 days, the team that controls more of Australia's 8 regions wins.
All right, so this is like the US one. What was that one called? US, not bingo. 4 in a row or whatever.
Those regions are the country's 6 states: Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, Tasmania, South Australia, and Western Australia, and its 2 internal territories, the Northern Territory and the Australian Capital Territory.
That's a tiny little fucker.
In order to take control of a region, a team must be physically in the region and then must deposit money into the region from their budget. As little as $1 can give them control of the region, but there's a good reason to deposit much more. If their opponents show up later in the game and put down a higher deposit, they'll steal control. There's no limit on how often teams can deposit, so regions can change hands a number of times throughout the game. But teams will need to be smart with their money because that same money will be used to pay for their travel between regions. The more teams spend on flights, the less they'll have to deposit. The good news is, teams can make money by doing challenges. That's why both teams are running to the Opera House. That's where New South Wales' challenge board is.
All right, so the first thing we have to decide, do we want to try to do some challenges?
Damn, this is a fucking... This is above my pay grade. Like, I would love to do jet lag. If they told me, Ludwig, hey, you're doing jet lag, this season it is fucking this, I'd be like, brother, I'm not smart enough. I'm sorry. I think I would dump all my money into one region to lock that shit down. I'd do it like I play the game of Risk. I would go also over to Australia. I'd put all my troops in Australia. I would have a front wall in the Philippines to block everybody out. I'd collect my little fucking bonus until I get overwhelmed by somebody who got like a bigger continent.
And make some money? Or do we want to
Use our money and kind of like...
I think let's go check out what the challenges are for today.
Yeah, we at least want to know what it
there.
is. So we got to go to the...
Top of the Opera House and see what we can do.
Yeah, the challenge board is at the top of the Opera House.
Isn't it gorgeous here? All right, let's get to the step.
Anyone from the Philippines here? Shh. Is that how it works? I'm on Filipino call-out TikTok. And all they do is they go to Disney, and then they make that noise, and then people from the Philippines look up.
Where are they? Oh, there they are.
All right, the challenge board is here.
Adam, what's on
Why
there?
do you summon us?
Look at those slow boats.
I summoned to see if
All right,
you're
here
real.
we go. Today's challenges.
Okay, wait a minute. Before we show the day's challenges, let's talk about how these challenges work.
Okay.
You see, it's not as simple as do a challenge, win a prize.
Okay.
Each challenge is a gamble, literally. Before starting a challenge, teams will choose how much of their budget to wager on the challenge. If they successfully complete it, the money they wagered will be compounded by that challenge's multiplier. 2x,
Never mind.
3x, even
I would be so good at this season. It's a gambling season? Why did they bring me for the gambling season?
4x. That means that with a big wager, teams could exponentially increase their budgets. But if they fail the challenge, all the money they wagered will be gone. All right, now let's check out what challenges are available today in New South Wales.
All right, make a rock carving at the Indigenous Rock Engravings, score an Australian football goal in Redfern, win a carnival game at Luna Park, and taste test Australian foods, which is the
Oh, I'm going to the carnival game all day.
challenge
3X?
where you have to like eat a bunch of Australian snacks at the same time and figure out which ones they are.
Trying to see if they give us any useful intel.
There's some good ones on
Here
there.
comes the reaction.
Okay, yeah, I guess maybe we should do
They're
the
just
multipliers.
watching us.
I didn't even notice.
Hello!
Hey guys, nice to see you.
Carnival games are hard.
Over here.
I'm a
I don't
freak.
want- I don't want them listening to what
I'm
we're
a
gonna
raw
do.
freak at carnival games. Blue Crasher, thank you for the 10.
So we've got a,
Lord, I've been
a
consistently
2.5, a
posting
2,
more
a
on my
3, and a
TikTok, and I got
1.5.
one that might hit all.
we could do one of these.
I've been consistently posting more on my TikTok, and I got one that might hit 1 million views and 100K likes. I just want to say thanks for being the GOAT. I don't feel like I did anything to deserve the thank you, but congrats, dude. My TikToks aren't hitting that shit. You're a beast.
Or we could just straight up leave.
Or we could leave. Let's look at the flights first.
All right, last rules thing.
Mar
You
jar
might be
jar
wondering,
jar.
why would a team want to leave so soon? Well, the first team to get to a new region receives a $750 welcome bonus. That's valuable, guaranteed
Okay.
money.
That's
So,
different.
At this early stage of the game, the real question is, should teams stick around and do challenges or leave to claim a welcome bonus?
Here's the thing to keep in mind. We only get the welcome bonuses if we're first to another region.
Yeah.
And they usually are more than the cost to get to a region.
Yeah.
And not only do we want welcome bonuses, we want them to not get welcome
That
bonuses.
is true. I'm happy to do either fly to Melbourne now or do an easy challenge, both of which I think are both good
I think she might be Australian.
options for us.
Question is if
Or she kind of sounds like a Kiwi.
there's like a good cheap flight.
Yeah.
There's a really cheap one to Brisbane. Ooh, there's a really cheap
One to Brisbane.
Here's the thing. I don't like being in the same region as them trying to do challenges because there's only 4 challenges for today. And if they were to do one, then there'd be even fewer options.
It's true, and we don't know what they might
She
be
was on the
doing,
NZ
and so if
season,
they
yeah.
scoop it while we're trying it, that's just wasted time. This game is really
Sorry,
hard,
babe.
by the way. This is something you're gonna see.
No, I didn't
over the
forget
next
her. I
few
just
days.
forgot
This
she was a
game
Kiwi.
is very hard.
It's incredibly hard.
Honestly, I'm not even lying. All I remembered was that she was very good at math, and I felt like she was sick of Sam's shit. That is what I remembered.
So there's a pretty cheap flight to Melbourne at 9:25 a.m. So we might have the time
No
to do
talk.
a challenge before then.
No talk.
Okay, here's what I think we should do. I think
No talk.
Let's head to the airport, but let's don't
Dude,
book
that
the
was
flight
so
yet in
funny,
case they
man.
head to the airport so that we can switch gears if we need to.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's go.
Should we see where they're going?
Where are they going?
I think, well, we want to go that way regardless.
Yeah.
If we want to take a flight.
To be honest, I think actually we should do the challenges because this game is a bit like investing in returns in the sense that we need more money up
nice
front
earrings.
to get more money as we go.
Okay, so if we were to do a challenge now, we would do the food one.
Yeah, I think that's probably the easiest to do right here.
Okay. Pretty high chance that that's what they're doing too.
Gray
As
Ash,
we're
thank you
heading
for
towards
the
train, we
Twitch
also
Prime.
found another really good flight to
Bog?
Hobart, Tasmania. Flights to Hobart are not super common, so that could be a good get for us. Is
Yeah.
it cheap?
It's super cheap. It's $258.
That could be pretty big for us. But my worry is that they're gonna figure that out.
I think we should go to the airport and try to see if they're doing it.
Yeah, let's just get to the airport.
So
Let's get
we're
to the
trying
airport.
To go to a convenience store.
I think so.
Before we go in, we
Is Tasmania dope? Is it like Okinawa or Hawaii, but for Australia? Like, are people like, dude, you went to Tasmania on fucking winter break? That's so sick. Like, are there beaches there? Or it's colder. It's colder. Because it's closer to the ice.
we have to decide how much we want
Oh,
steak.
oh, yeah.
It's Redneck Central. Really? Really? So New Zealand is probably like the Hawaii of Australia. In the sense that that's where you go when you want to go somewhere very pretty. Bali? Is Bali that close?
The multiplier is 1.5.
Okay, let me do a little calculation.
Before Toby and I make our wager, let's quickly explain this challenge. We have to buy 5 iconic Australian foods and then feed them in one bite to your blindfolded partner, who must then identify which 3 foods they ate.
What probability of success
That's
do you
so,
think we
wait,
have?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Must then identify which 3 foods they
If those are the 3 options, that's a bro. We got Tim Tams, a biscuit, and tuna.
ate.
By the way, if you never had a Tim Tam probably an all-time cookie. They crush Oreos. They crush Chips Ahoy. The only thing I would say probably beats it out are Tagalongs, the Girl Scout cookie.
What probability of success do you think we have?
I feel relatively optimistic about success. Are you confident?
I think I could do it. How could you mess this up? Oh no, it's all in one
I don't
bite.
know. Yeah, all in one bite. But you can't say how could we mess this up, Toby, because then we always cut to directly us
How
messing
could
it up.
we possibly mess this up? It's recommending we bet 25% of our wealth, $250.
Really? That does seem low to me.
Sorry, what is it? What is it? She has a calculation? Sorry, I missed the nerdy talk.
Okay.
300, lock it in. Oh, there, Siren's Tuna. Tim Tams, Vegemite.
Kelly Criterion? Who's that? Sounds like an American Idol winner. It's a math thing. It's a way to calculate bets. Shouldn't you just put 1,000? Because you can probably win it. So basically the way it works is there's 4 different like challenges you can do in a region. You can pick which challenge you want to do. You can wager as much as you want to do the challenge. If you fail, you lose the money. If you succeed, you get the money. And like there's different multipliers. So this one's a 1.5x, so it's a relatively easy challenge, presumably. That's what that means. And they use some calculator to bet 300. In my mind, just fucking throw down a rack. But
That's enough to leave.
Goodness me, we've made it. I don't know what Ben and Adam are doing.
We gotta go quick in case they're trying this too.
Okay.
Intercity and regional New South Wales services and light rail services.
You ever watch that video of the kangaroo putting the dog in a chokehold? And like you
Yeah.
can see its big body. It's crazy. This is a thing that kangaroos just do.
They look
Why
big.
does a kangaroo do that?
Because they're
I don't- 'cause
vicious.
They've got
They're
those
fuckers.
big biceps.
No,
They
I know that
wanna
they
show 'em off.
can do it, but why?
Because they're little assholes. That's why.
I
Well,
have to feed
I
you
don't know
all
if
three in
that's
one
why.
bite after you're blindfolded. I'm generating the numbers, Toby.
Oh, that's harder. She has to eat all 3 in one bite. That's harder.
The first one is. The second one is. Third one
Oh.
is. Working on it, Toby.
This is hard. She has to eat a bite of Vegemite, Carmelo Koala Cadbury chocolate, and tuna.
Okay, Toby, eyes closed. You just have to eat that, and you're not eyes
That's
closed.
so much
Eyes are closed.
Vegemite.
I mean, look, the best case scenario for us here is that they attempt a challenge. They take a long time.
Blue
setting
Crasher,
it
I'm
up,
glad to
and
hear
then
it's
they
working
fail
out
it.
then, man.
Yeah. Because here's the thing about challenges, and this is really important to emphasize.
Emphasize it then.
It's not always good to do a challenge.
Speak to that.
Because you might lose money.
Yeah.
Lies.
One bite, everyone knows the rules.
All right, Dave Portnoy. Oh,
It's an interesting flavor, isn't it?
oh my God.
You look concerned.
Wait, this is way harder than I thought it was. I didn't realize. I thought she would just like try something and be like, "That's a Tim Tam," and then she'd try something. She'd be like, "That's tuna," but I didn't realize it's all in one's crazy. On 1.5x, it feels low.
Okay.
My ego says I can house that, brother. That's not your ego. That's your fucking stomach. It is not the flex you think it is to say I could eat that.
Caramello koala.
That's
Okay.
Tuna.
one. That's 2.
Vegemite.
Yes,
Whoa!
Toby, let's go.
Bang! Bang!
There we go.
Getting the
So Vegemite
triple?
was
There
the-
we go.
was
That's
the
a
one
Mike
that
Breen
got
bang if I ever heard
overpowered
one.
Yeah,
by
that
the
makes
tuna.
sense. It's
Because
crazy.
It just all tasted like tuna on chocolate.
Right.
Tuna.
That's such a good start. Okay.
Okay, well, so they did the taste test. Okay, it looks like they bet 300 and they succeeded. They made $150. $150 profit. I mean, that's not.
I'm gonna be honest, that's not moving the needle very much.
Not moving the
doesn't
needle
do it.
very much at all.
If
And
I
the
were
time
them, I
in,
would have bet more.
I would have bet more
that
too.
doesn't worry me.
It's hardly worth it.
I hope Ben and Adam are
Shania
some
Twain said,
freak
"That don't impress
gamblers."
me much."
That don't impress me much.
That don't impress me much. That, it don't impress me much. Time to transfer.
I'm surprised she didn't taste only Vegemite. I think it's because the Vegemite was on top and your tongue tastes on the bottom. And so she just had the tuna, and then she basically fought through the tuna until she got to the caramel because she didn't chew. She just let it sit there.
I've never seen a flight this cheap to Tasmania from Sydney in any of the like game simulations we did before this.
It must just be like so last minute and like
Pick a team. Who are we rooting for? I'm going to root for whoever's the highest stakes gambler. So if Ben and Adam turn out to be some real fucking ballers who gamble at all, then I'm rocking with them. If Sam and Toby, using the Kelly Clarkson method, start gambling a lot, then I'm on their side.
basically empty.
Yeah.
Let's just take advantage. Pricing error.
There's been a pricing error. You click on it. Pricing error.
Let's just ask. Let's ask at the airport.
Okay.
Arnar.
It's not good.
No, it's not great.
Okay, let's look at the challenges. The challenges left are the AFL goal in Redfern. I don't think we want to do that.
Oh, you can do as many as you want. I think you can only do one in a region.
Luna Park isn't open until 10.
Okay.
So that only leaves the rock
AFL.
carvings.
Let's do the rock carving.
This spot where this is so scenic. Should we head to Bondi Junction?
right, let's
and then
go.
we'll have to get on a bus.
Sam is too young to live as much of a life as he's lived.
We on the right train?
Probably.
Carnival game's impossible? Dude, I would freak my shit on the carnival game.
All right. Okay. Welcome to the airport. Seemingly, there are some discrepancies with flight prices, so we're gonna go.
Okay, wait, so, but now it's back. Now it says it should be $319.
Look, let's go in person and see what the cheapest, earliest flight we can get to somewhere
Don't you pay more when you buy a flight at an airport?
else is. Things always go better when you ask in person.
Sometimes.
I swear they do that.
Yes, hi. We were trying to book on the 10 a.m. to Hobart, and on Google it said that it had like some really cheap fares, but then when we tried to book it, it wasn't working. I know sometimes it shows booking through a third party, but it doesn't. Like it shows on there booking through Virgin, which is strange.
That is very odd. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
W?
Wow, thank you.
What does that mean? Like on the back end of a Virgin Airlines counter employee, how do you waive the fees? Is there a button that says give customer fee and you're like, nah, skip?
Thank you so much. That could be big for us.
Okay. The phrasing back end of okay, never mind.
Yeah, of course. Let's see, where are they? They're going to the rocks.
If I'm in Oz, I'm only flying
All right, so I
Qantas.
think we need to look for like a grocery store or something.
The soul
where we can
disguise.
get, like,
Is that what it's called?
Scissors or a knife.
Make a rock engraving at the Indigenous Rock Engravings. Visit the Indigenous Rock Engravings by North Bondi. Generate a random animal from the list provided and carve it into a rock that no one cares about.
Okay.
The other team member must guess.
I was gonna say, dude, this feels weirdly disrespectful to go to the Indigenous Rock Engravings and it's all the Indigenous Rock Engravings, and then it's like Sam from Jet Lag.
The animal correctly on their first try.
Before we buy anything, we need
The
to
no
decide
one
on
cares
what we're
about
staking.
is the
How
very.
are you feeling on your like?
That shit is a
riskiness
powerful word
scale?
phrase.
I think it's not too bad to be risky now.
I guess that's true, because like now is the time we have to come back from failure.
Yeah, but how are you feeling about your carving ability? If you're feeling good, I'll go 500.
I'm not good about
If
my
you're
arts
feeling
and
very
crafts.
unsure, I'd go 400.
I'm comfortable with 400.
Okay, so mine at 10's got our back.
I mean, how do you fail a rock engraving? Why are they not betting the fucking lot? What do you just carve the damn thing? What? How do you fail?
Oh yeah, they'll have some. Let's go get the bus. Love a good articulated bus.
The other team has to guess. Couldn't they just lie? Malkin, thank you the 23 months. Wait, how do you stop them from lying? I mean, they wouldn't, but like, how would you?
Well done, guys.
Thank you so much.
Dude, their subtitling
Bless
is
your
so
heart.
good.
Thank you, Maria.
Opinions on Eurovision? European, don't care.
Thank you. All right, let's get on our flight.
Whee!
And while you're on your phone, give us an update on Ben and Adam.
So they spent $288.
So that, it sounds like they got $144 each.
Pull up paint and draw something and have us guess it. Easy. Like, literally so easy. It's a giraffe. It's not a llama. Because they have big tongues. And the long neck.
Where could they be going for that cheap?
Wait, why pre-watched? Is it a giraffe in the show? No way. Is it a giraffe in the show? I swear I didn't pre-watch. Swear, swear.
Hello. Ben, we've done it.
Sam's got a long neck. I long for some neck. You know what I mean, brother? Woo!
Welcome to Bondi.
Welcome to Bondi Beach.
I feel like this is like one of the most quintessentially...
Where are you going? You're walking in the middle of the road.
Okay. So we are looking for the indigenous rock carvings, which should be right on the coast here. This is the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh.
The things, those are...
From the oldest culture in the world.
They are properly carved. That's what I'll
Is that right? Is that real? I thought the oldest culture in the world was from Mesopotamia.
say.
Definitely.
Like, I'm surprised how deep it is. But now we need to do our own.
Can we clarify we ain't carving this?
No, we are not carving into the ancient rock carvings. We are finding a loose rock, and then we are carving.
Make sure you get the best rock.
This one's decent. This is a brick. Ooh.
It's pretty good. No, I like that. That's a canvas.
All right. Toby,
Yes,
I think it's time.
I'll go for a walk. See ya.
So Toby has to guess what the animal is.
We get is like crucial to whether or not this is going to be easy. 13. Okay.
What
let's
would a
see.
hard animal be?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
What animal would be hard? I think a tiger, lion. That's the hardest. 10, 11's the hardest for sure.
Yes. Okay. That's got to be easy. Let's
Wait, what
see
the
how
fuck? Why am I disappearing?
this works.
All right, Ben, it looks like they are at the rock carvings.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to hope that they're not very good at drawing. I think there's a good chance they could fail that one.
That would rock if they did.
That would rock.
Hey.
I don't know what more I can do. I'm trying not to overthink this, but like, I think this is it. Okay. Hopefully you can see that. That's pretty clear. I think we're ready.
My draft was better.
Toby,
Yeah?
I know that might seem quick, but I'm ready.
Oh dear.
I had a tongue.
Something comes to mind. Something definitely comes to mind. Now we've got to go for giraffe. Lock it in.
Congratulations, Toby. You're now the proud owner of $600 new.
Yes. I like it. You did really well.
Thank you. And like, that took like no time at all.
Then let's go.
We're cruising.
That one was good. That's a great
Return it to
multiplier.
our natural habitat, and then let's figure out our next move.
We could actually go to Luna Park, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's worth considering. Like, it's in the city center, so like, once we're there,
Dude, they're printing
it's
stacks.
not like much of a waste of time to go ahead and do it.
Let's walk.
Pointing at
and
the
talk.
next cheating?
Let's
Nah.
make moves towards.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Let's go back towards the city. Yeah.
Hi to Bondi Junction.
Bye,
Because it was
Bondi.
luck that they got giraffe. Pierce, thank you for the membership.
Interesting. It kind of looks like they might be on a flight to Hobart.
Sydney to Hobart.
Well, like, to be honest, like, if there was a crazy good deal to Hobart, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Hobart would be a big play.
F?
It's a surprising opening move.
I don't think so. Small spike? Okay. Carbon, total carbon output, total carbon offset. Oh wow, they got a carbon offset these days. My gosh. That's every season. How do you not see this? Stop yelling at me? Like what? Dustin, thank you for the membership.
How do you feel about carnival games?
I don't have a good track record.
I
of
love 'em.
coordination challenges. In fact, what Ben and Adam could put right here is a supercut of me trying to knock an apple off of Ben's head. Oh no!
Not really a carnival game. I guess hitting the guy in the dunk tank is.
We actually go. We go down here.
We don't go through the massive sign. This is Luna Park.
Do you know about the horrors of Sydney, Luna Park?
I feel like the horrors of Luna Park is what's about to happen. Man, that's quite an iconic view.
Wait, it looks kind of fun. Wait, that looks creepy as fuck.
All right, Toby, do you have the challenge list?
I was just gonna pull it up.
Win a carnival game at Luna Park. You have $20 worth of attempts to win a prize at any of the carnival games that only have one prize tier.
Wait, a prize? That's not bad.
Buckets, backboard, basketball, or cans.
There's
Sorry,
buckets.
What was buckets?
Buckets is
Backboard,
doable.
basketball, cans.
I'm pretty sure
This
this
is
is
buckets. Okay.
I
okay,
finger
okay.
roll buckets first try.
All right, well, we bought the in-flight Wi-Fi, so we know that they are at Luna Park.
Just,
Those
you know,
games are designed they're designed for you to.
dude, I did the squeak strat to get in-flight Wi-Fi. I was on a flight. You get free Wi-Fi if you have T-Mobile. And I'm going through my contact list, just putting in fucking numbers, trying to get my free Wi-Fi. Just to see if it works. I know I'm rich. I just wanted to see if it worked. Because sometimes Squeak says shit, but I don't know if it's real or not. So I wanted to see if this shit worked. So I'm trying it, right? I'm trying it. And eventually, I have a number that works. Okay? It was Mango's number. I put in Mango's phone number. I get free in-flight Wi-Fi. Instantly, I start feeling really guilty. And I message Mango, and I'm like, brother, I apologize. I did use your number to get this free in-flight Wi-Fi. And he just sends Lamau, enjoy it. So we're good. We're good.
I think
Look, I've got him enough free beers to cover an in-flight Wi-Fi.
the carnies are going to take their money.
Should I ask?
No,
you
it doesn't
what the
charge
chances
you.
are winning buckets? No, we were wondering how likely it is to win a prize.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 6.
A 6 out of 10.
I don't like.
Are you easier than backboard?
If you can win this, you can win this.
Basketball
There's basketball, but you cannot win it. The hardest game.
is the hardest game. Okay.
Not for me, baby.
Give this a shot.
We should
Give me
this a
basketball.
shot. Yeah. We get $20.
Give me basketball,
worth.
$2.
It's 5 games. Yeah.
Okay, I'm 7 games. Okay, it's gonna win.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. We have to win.
More accurate, I
We
go
had
like
to
this.
look in our
Amelia!
What do you want?
Moose Swang. Thank you for the memberships.
750.
You want to go that much? Let's say.
You're betting $750 on this? What? I don't understand their gambling habits. It makes no sense. The fuck? The easiest challenge of all time, they're like, 300. And now they're going $750 on the hardest one?
Okay, 500.
500.
500. I don't want to do more than 500. Okay.
This guy's got to think they're psychopaths. This guy's working here. They're like, yeah, let's bet $500 in this game. Let's put 500 on this one. He's like, what the fuck? 500 on this?
Okay, 500.
Okay.
They've put down $500 on that contract.
This, I think, is a pretty important moment. If they blow it,
Then their
then
time
they'll
was
have lost
wasted.
A lot of their,
Yup.
they'll be almost back to where they started.
Yeah.
But if they hit,
Ooh, they're juiced.
They'll have a lot of
They're juiced.
we'll see. We'll see.
I didn't put the balls in the basket. Okay. Just make sure it doesn't cross the line, okay? Just try not to hit the back, okay? Because if you hit the back,
Yeah.
it will come out.
I feel like I have to be gentle, right?
Yes.
Finger
Okay.
roll
And the thing
type
is,
shit.
If you're on win, try hitting the rims of the basket.
The rims, okay.
This is fun.
Bro, it's over. Wrap it up. Okay? I was not familiar with your game. It isn't good. Wrap it up, man. Poor fucking Sam. He's cooked.
I wanted to be.
okay.
I
It's
was
okay,
trying to be.
practice
I was
job.
trying to be too gentle.
Sam?
Want to give it a shot?
Okay. I'll
Oh my God. Oh, the overcorrection of the century.
give it a shot.
Yeah, you can't have it hit the back. You need to have it hit the lip.
You want me to try again?
Go insanely gentle and then make it gentler.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. Even gentler.
Okay, that was close. I feel.
Oh,
good
that
about
was a
technique.
great shot. That was a
What was
great
that?
shot.
That was 4.
That was 5. Oh. I mean, they got away with murder there. That was 5. Right? Because he did 2, he did the under, he did the over, she shot 1, he had the successful one, then he just failed 1. That was 5. Oh my God. Oh, it's 2 shots 7 times? Wait, but then how does it was 4 even make sense then?
So 3 more.
You've done it once right. Reproduce that.
Oh, man. So wait, it's 2 more attempts?
Yes.
Okay, no. They definitely scammed a try. They definitely scammed a try. 100%. They didn't cut out attempts. No, they scammed a try. Let's just call a spade a spade. They scammed an extra try here.
Wait, I can give you a better basket. That's number 1. Okay, 1 more. Yeah. Do the same thing again. Oh.
Okay, no, it definitely is. You have 7 attempts with 2 balls to get both balls in. That's tough.
All right, last one.
Oh, man. Wait, this challenge is hard. That challenge is way hard. Because the thing is, you have to go 2 for 2. It's the consistency that's the issue. Oh, no. If I did 1,000 of those, easy. I feel like the strategy I would implement is I would go for a backspin. It hits, I would rather than hitting the lip, it hits so the barrel goes like this. It hits here, it spins up, and then when it hits the bottom, it reduces the speed a lot. I go. Or what I do is I go a finger roll side spin. I hit the rim, and it goes until it lands in the middle.
Oh, man. Okay.
He was so friendly.
Sure, Unk. Okay, that's a 4-minute timeout.
I got my head.
He was. I
All right, Unk. Okay, what is this? We're not going to do this every stream now, guys.
think he felt bad.
You know, back in my day, I hit 1,003 points one day. One day, okay?
Yikes.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Ben, they've left Luna Park, and they're still minus 500. I think that they blew it.
Look, they flew a little too close to the sun, and by the sun, I mean the
Carney games at Luna Park.
They flew too close to those, and they lost.
I wonder which one they did. I bet they did the thing where you throw the thing in the bucket.
It looks really easy.
It looks easy.
That's
it does
how
look
they
easy.
make all their money.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's got a point.
Sorry.
Ooh.
No, okay. Moving on. We're moving on.
We don't want
First stream did not know we call you Unk. We don't.
to do AFL. So the only question now is, where do we go? So there's not really a great Melbourne option. Yeah, honestly, Melbourne flights are expensive. Adelaide, kind of similar deal. We could go to Gold Coast for really cheap. There's cheap flights to Gold Coast at pretty much any time.
I'd like to do that if they haven't gone there. I think Gold Coast is a good place to be.
All right, we have 10
Is
minutes.
this an
until
ethical
the next
reaction?
ferry, so we
Yes.
got a quick snack.
I wanted to talk to you about an edge
I got
case.
perms from these
We're
guys.
going to Gold Coast, yeah. This is interesting. The Gold Coast Airport appears to be pretty much on the border between Queensland and New South Wales. Are you
Yeah.
aware of this?
I am.
I am now.
And you can claim regions in this game by being anywhere, I believe, in the state, yes?
True. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Would it be good to keep that in our pocket as an idea if at the end of the game we wanted to end at, say, the Gold Coast Airport and quickly toggle between New South Wales and Queensland?
Not a bad
Yeah.
idea.
Have a look on the map.
Oh yeah, the border goes
It's like
through
literally
the
on the
runway.
border.
Yeah, it's a good thought. I don't know if they know that. It never came up in game design. So that could be an interesting
But that
strat.
could be an exploit.
Dude, I don't know
Yeah.
where this came
This
from.
park may have
A fluffernutter right now would be the fucking greatest food on earth. Holy shit, I haven't had one of those in 4 years.
stolen $500 from me. Well, not stolen, but took away $500 from me.
A fluffernutter. Do you guys not know what fluffernutters are? You made that shit up? Dude, a fluffernutter. It's peanut butter. It's a sandwich. It's peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. You call it a fluffernutter. Come on. How the fuck do you guys not know about that? That's not like new tech.
This pretzel.
They're so good.
Pretzel's pretty You know, as the kids say, Toby, goated with the sauce.
Oh my god. Well, I threw up my mouth a lot. Jesus. Is that how it sounds coming from my mouth? Holy shit. Unc Sam. New Unc just dropped. That's crazy. That's crazy. What the Sigma?
This is like transport mode number 4 of the day. If you
It's
count,
pretty good.
if you count feet, and then we're about to hit number 5.
Yeah.
3 minutes, we're fine.
Ah, bit of a train.
Let's see if they've
I fucking love trains, man.
gotten back down to land yet. Oh, look at that.
1 minute. Oh my god.
Hobart International Airport.
Oh my god. Why are we doing that?
Welcome to Hobart.
Welcome to Hope.
What do they call like country people? Bogies? Is that it?
Hobart.
Bogans? Bogans, right?
Welcome to Hobart. We've made it. We've made it to Tassie. That's what we learned.
We
is
learned it's called
what,
Tassie.
what we can call it.
Let's update our budget with the welcome bonus.
With their long neck VBs.
Is that the Sky Bus?
It could be. Where do we think the Sky Bus goes? Where does the bus go? Where does it end?
Into the city.
Where's
she going to?
We're going to the Cenotaph?
Cenotaph?
Yeah.
Stop 1, and then it's just a short walk up to the Cenotaph.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Perfect.
We're saving money and we're saving the planet.
This is great news.
Look, you know, as
What are they
far as
drinking
I'm concerned,
Tasmania?
10 out of 10 public transit in Hobart.
So far, everything's gone great.
Apparently that's a slur. I don't think any Australian person considers bogan a slur. It might not be nice to call someone a bogan.
Have fun on Hobart, guys. Melbourne is wide open.
Yep.
I like Melbourne, but you know, Gold Coast also wide open. We
Very cheap flight.
Happy to go for either. Let's go choose the soonest flight.
Which is Gold Coast. Okay.
Okay, based on how expensive their flight was, they're on the 120 to the Gold Coast.
That's good news for us.
Yeah, because it means that whether we go to Melbourne or Adelaide after this, they probably won't be there either way.
Yeah. I mean, that means that we can kind of like hopefully dominate the south of Australia and really lock those regions in. That would be really good for us.
Certainly would be good. Look at this.
I mean, I'm charmed by this whole place, even
Charming.
though the like couple of facts that the guy gave us on the bus were that the bridge collapsed and killed everyone and that a woman is in charge. And
I feel like the way he phrased that, it did not come up in conversation in a positive way.
he seemed to be
Yeah,
dissatisfied
okay, yeah,
with
okay.
that.
It's true.
Okay.
Yeah, they were not good fun facts, but this is a fun town.
There's the Cenotaph. What is
Oh,
a
yeah.
Cenotaph?
I have no
That's
idea
crazy.
what a cenotaph is.
Oh yeah, fun fact.
I love cenotaphs.
Got
I
a
hope
bed
it's
in
not like a
charge.
f***ed up thing.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Welcome to the Cenotaph.
The Great War. It looks like they have, okay, the Great War, that's World War II. Lest we forget, the Korean War, the Malayan Emergency, the Indonesian Confrontation, the Vietnam War, peacekeeping operations. Why didn't they put the EMU War?
Now we can check the challenge board. All right.
I love the
I'm in
erasure
right
that the Australians do.
emotional headspace to receive this information.
All right. Challenge 1.
All right, guys, I know the Great War is World War I.
Read signal flags at Mount Nelson Signal Station.
Okay.
So we would have to go there, make signal flags, and signal a word to the other one.
Okay, okay.
That's a 2x. Create a traditional Tasmanian
I was not
kelp
there, no.
basket. That's a 2x.
Okay.
Throw shrimp on the Barbie. We have 100 tries to throw shrimp onto a Barbie doll from a distance of 30 feet.
It's risky.
And
Wait, no, 100 tries? You get that? Get a fucking fistful of 20 shrimp. Chuck that shit.
that's not a knife. You have to cut a Tim Tam in half long ways
Yeah.
with something that is not a knife.
A great reference to
Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee.
That's a 2x. Okay, so we've got 3
I would run
2Xs
3x.
and 1 3x.
Run that
Well,
Bobby.
here's what I'll say.
Run that
in general.
shrimp.
Here's the thing about Tassie, the great state of Tassie.
Uh-huh.
And this is not a slight to this place, but
Sure.
I do not want to have to come back here.
Yeah,
No,
fair.
and I don't want them to come here at all.
So I think that before we leave, we want to put down an amount of money that is going to deter them from ever
coming here.
so we can just lock it up. Because
And-
it's not easy to get here, and it would be hard if we had to come back.
Yes.
I think the only question left is how much do we want to leave in New South Wales? I think we think that if we ever want to win this, we're probably going to have to be back.
I don't think we can lock it up. I would only do 250.
You want to do a low number so that they come in over that number that you eventually beat. But if you come in too hot, then they're going to come pretty steep, right?
I feel more like 500 or so.
Like the higher you go, you're just betting yourself up. Because you want to win it at the end. They're going to bet whatever you have, and they're going to beat
And if we think we're going to have to come back, you know.
We'll be back for sure to Sydney. In an ideal version of this game, we would have $5,000 on the last day or more. And we would book flights to 4 cities, 4 to 5 cities.
Well, we
And
couldn't
we'd put it
make
all
that
down.
much. We couldn't travel that much then anyway.
It's possible, I think.
Maybe a super optimized route.
Yeah.
Like, we could do 3.
Oh, we could do at least 4 cities on one day.
Let's say we put, 375 or 400.
Okay.
Then I think we still have so much to play with in Queensland.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. We can do 400.
400.
All right. I think it's coming a bit hot. I would go a little lower. I like the 250.
It's right there.
Here's a button.
Actually, I don't know if we can afford buttons. I don't want to commit to that. We'll press the metaphorical button to lock it in. Good?
Yep.
Any other words for the camera?
Okay. All right.
So shrimp on the Barbie is definitely not safe.
What?
No,
It's
that
safe.
feels very risky to me.
100 attempts?
I think the Tim Tam is also not safe.
30 feet. How far is 30 feet? 30 feet. That would be like, wow. That's far.
At all. I think signal station. I feel like we could do that.
As long as we put in enough time that we were able to make the flags good.
Right. How much do we want to bet? Here's what I think, Ben. I think we should bet the exact amount that would leave us enough that we could get a flight out of here if we were to fail.
You can use dental floss to cut it, or an axe.
That would say we should bet $855. You want to
Yeah,
round down to
baby!
800?
Gamble!
I think 800.
Put down
Gamba,
800.
gamba, 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 gamba.
Read signal flags at Mount Nelson Signal Station. At the historic Mount Nelson Signal Station, one team member must create and use signal flags to spell a random 10-letter word, which the other team member must decode from a distance of 100 feet. Team members may not speak to each other when signaling, and the signaling may not last more than 100 seconds. The decoder has one guess.
If we fail this, then it's gonna really suck.
It's going to put us in a really bad position. That's fine.
Let's find a store like a general store.
I think there's 5 at least.
Yep.
Welcome to Office Works.
Wee!
Yes, they've got plenty of stuff.
I'm gonna leave you do this.
Now that Adam has left the premises, I can confide in you what my word is. My word is cohabitant. And we can spell that out on screen with flags. And so I just need to be able to make those 8 letters. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how flag signaling works outside of that one movie that Miyazaki made where they
Welcome
use
to the
flag
Mount
signals.
Nelson Signal Station, where they used to do signals.
What is the history of this place, Ben?
I believe that they would just signal ships with flags. You can see the flags there.
Oh, I see.
What a history.
Lovely. From all the way up here. I'm gonna go there and make the flags, and you've got to just go away. Okay. So.
What's up?
We need all of our letters.
Okay.
If we fail this, we are in deep
Shit.
trouble. It's like the flag of Poland? I wonder how Poland feels about that. Or maybe this isn't the flag of Poland. What is the flag of Poland?
Half white,
Comment
half
below
red,
about
but
what
it
the
is
flag of
vertical.
Poland is.
Or like...
Let's go get Adam. Adam, camera, I'm gonna hand you over to Adam.
How much
Alright,
paint
we're going.
could you drink in 10 minutes,
Alright.
do you think? 7
Alright,
ounces?
That very clearly seems to be a C. That's an O. H. A. B. I.
Cohabitat. France.
That's a T.
What?
A. N. T.
Cohabitant.
Ben was the word cohabitant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, you need 26 flags to be able to signal someone?
Okay, so it's 2:30. There's a flight that we want to get on at 6:30.
The 6:30 to Adelaide.
That's so
I mean, I
bad.
continue to really like that flight. I mean, I'm of half a mind to just go ahead and book it.
I think priority. I don't see a situation where we don't want to take that flight.
I mean, the only situation would be if they went to Adelaide, which wouldn't make any sense. Actually, we should check on them.
There's a
Would you
bus
expect them
leaving
to
in
use
1 minute.
Morse code?
That is gonna make a 3-minute difference, but I don't think we'll get to it. Oh no, no, that's
Stay
the
at
one.
21
That
months
was
B.
it. Yeah. Perfect. Damn it.
What?
Yep, that was it. Damn it. Well, we went as fast as we could.
Well, on the plus side, I think there's some devastating news from the Ben and Adam, which is that I changed the budget.
That's not the plus side.
Then we are booked to Adelaide.
All right, 3 regions on day 1. That's not bad.
That's a good day one.
Not bad at all.
We still have to earn some more money before we leave. 'cause
Do
I
the
think we
shrimp
wanna
on the
put down as
Barbie
much
thing,
as we
bro.
can.
Throw down a rack.
I
Be
mean,
brave.
the one that really kind of calls to me is the Barbie one.
Yes!
It's a 3X.
Yes, Adam,
3X.
yes!
We did 100 tries.
But it's 3x because it's risky.
100.
How far is 30 feet? I'm gonna
Not that
tape
long.
measure
You go be the Barbie.
100 tries. 100.
100.
Okay. Holy
Any piece of it
there's
counts.
like a wallaby down there.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is a wallaby, Ben.
Is it Wallaby the
That's
bird?
totally a wallaby. Yeah, come on.
Is it the bird? Oh. Whoa, it's like a
just a
little
little guy.
kangaroo.
It's just a sweet little guy, a little guy.
Why is he talking to it like sexual? Well, like,
He's looking right at us, Ben.
you're just a sweet little guy. You're just a sweet little guy, you little wallaby.
Look at that guy.
Just a cute little sweet little guy. He's cute.
Oh, there he goes.
Throw some shrimp at that
Look at
fucker, you know what I mean? He'd love that.
That was awesome. That was awesome. What just happened?
Bad news. What are their names? Ben and Adam seemingly completed the challenge successfully and wagered quite a lot on it. So they are up. They're up.
Terrible news.
They're up.
They're up big.
Good news. Weather.
The
Very
weather's nice.
day.
The weather is
Nice
nice.
day, baby. Love a nice
Bad
day. Does it
news.
rain in Oz? Probably not much.
Bad news.
Y'all.
Climate change.
Oh,
Good
true.
news.
Global child poverty is at a near historic low.
That's great news.
Whoa.
Bad
Okay.
news.
They're
I
both
guess it's
just
only good news then.
they're both just thinking of fucked up shit.
So I imagine, Toby, it has crossed your mind that this season is all about like
Gamba, gamba,
evaluating
gamba.
risk, which is kind of exactly what won us last season.
I hate to say it, but I do think there are some common themes there in the sense that Adam and Ben might think things are easier than they really
Yeah.
are.
They are often, I think, overconfident.
What?
I just feel like with 100 tries,
100.
surely you could land a shrimp on the bar.
100% you land a shrimp
If
on
we're
the bar.
gonna do it, we gotta do it soon.
That is a hell of a cut.
I think put in 800
Yup.
and we do it right now.
Yup.
All right. Here we go. $800 in shrimp on
Dude,
a
come
Barbie.
on. You fucking nailed this shit, bro.
Okay, there's a Target nearby.
They might get it on their first shrimp.
Barbies. I don't know if it'll have shrimp.
I'm telling you, it takes me 10 shrimp. They did get the $750 bonus, yeah. It just didn't look like that because they had to buy the tickets and stuff.
Target.
Target.
All right, lots of Barbies.
It is
We
a
just want,
Target.
like, the Barbie with the most volume. This Barbie.
Like that's a solid Barbie.
Oh, this is impossible. They should not have done this. Oh my God. I thought they had to throw a shrimp onto a barbecue. They are fucked. These idiots. They are fucked. What buffoons? What foolish buffoons? That'd be so easy. That's what I was saying. That's why the whole time I was like, why don't they just do this? I didn't read the fine print. I didn't realize it was a Barbie doll. Oh, you better hope they have a plus-size Barbie in here.
It's like a big dress.
You
that
need
the
a
shrimp
you need
can
a
get
large
caught in.
Barbie.
Right. When I like that.
Get the biggest doll they have.
A touch of magic Barbie.
Absolutely. Now the question is, how large of a shrimp
They're fucked.
can you find?
There's not a damn universe
All
that hit
right,
that.
Adam, keep your eyes peeled for the biggest shrimp you've ever seen.
Oh, baby.
I mean, these shrimp
Ew.
are pretty big, and they've got lots of legs
I don't even think they have 100 of them there.
and stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ludwig beating the pre-watch
Okay, yeah,
allegations.
this part looks like it
I've
would
never
be good
pre-watched.
for a throw-in shrimp.
Now there's a question of
Oh, I guess, yeah, you could pick them up and bring them back. That's true.
how we want to position the Barbie. I think sitting up, legs spread.
Trying to get a damn shrimp in her hoo-ha. You gotta relax there, Adam.
Such that it'll sort of serve as a backboard.
Yeah. This is shrimp number one.
Shrimp one.
Spread her legs such that, well, when the back shot arrives, she is prepared.
Hold on.
Some of the
I'm gonna cut in, sort of action shot.
Yeah,
We've got
yeah.
our nice, juicy guy.
I think you want to underhand have it almost roll in to the skirt because the skirt is almost the capturing mechanism.
This is going to teach us a lot, I think, this first attempt.
Yep. Okay.
Not bad. That's not bad. That was great power.
Oh,
did it land on it?
Wait, that's crazy. Second try, you hit the Barbie spot on? That's amazing.
Hit the Barbie, but it is not touching. Oh, there is a seagull who's eyeing the shrimp. I'm gonna have to defend the shrimps as well. Oh,
Dude, he's gonna get this.
That's real close, but still.
Any piece of the shrimp can be on the Barbie and you win. It is kind of like cornhole. The way he's throwing it's like cornhole.
No cigar.
He's gonna get this.
Okay, I'm getting worse at it, Ben.
No, chill.
Let's go!
Close. Take your time with them. We got time.
Now I'm getting more nervous.
Dude, you go to the fucking park, you just see shrimp everywhere in a Barbie. You're like, what happened here? Look, they're editing it to be fun, but they're going to nail this in 50 tries. Probably by try 37 if I had to guess.
I think, to be honest, I think they're going to play this higher risk, higher reward than we are, which can work out, but it can also not.
Yeah, with it, you need some amount of risk in this game, for sure.
I don't know what will work out.
Yeah, I guess I would definitely say...
I didn't
like,
pre-watch.
my
I'm just
attitude to the
guessing based off of
challenge is
Adam's
skeptical.
abilities.
All right. Zen mode.
Zen.
Let the Barbie come to the shrimp.
These are great tosses.
Now.
Okay. Keep the fucking...
Oh, that one.
My 37 guess is looking
I'm
bad.
not going to panic yet.
My 37 guess is looking bad. Wait, no way.
Is that on the Barbie?
swear on God I didn't watch. No. On God I didn't watch. I swear. Oh, I swear. Oh, on my mom, I swear I did not watch. God, I fucking swear, dude. I just binked it. That's crazy.
Yes.
I just binked it. I swear. I promise. Literally fucking cross my heart and hope to die type shit. Guys, I swear. I didn't fucking pre-watch. I can't believe I got that. That's crazy. On the fucking dime, on the number. Oh my God. It's just W season for me. I think it's just W season. I'm just a bit electric now after shooting 1,000 threes. I'm an athlete. I can see these things. I can see I have a good gauge. Holy fuck. That's crazy, though, that I called it. That's crazy.
Oh, baby! Let's go!
Wait, I said giraffe and I called 37. That's crazy.
Check that out.
I think that's unquestionable.
That's unquestionable.
That's
evidence.
unquestionably 37, baby. Buy a lotto ticket. I bought a scratcher 2 days ago. It was a $5 scratcher. I won nothing. So doesn't transfer.
Now, theoretically, gonna have to wait here for like 25 minutes.
Taking a while to get us into the Gold Coast. Oh, wait.
Oh, they just earned
2,400. Yup.
That is.
Here's what I do. I bet the 3.2K. I put it on a 3X. I walk out of there if I win 9.6K. I take the money. I start investing it. I live in Australia the rest of my days. I don't play this fucking game.
You know what that was?
All right, I let my money make money.
A 3x multiplier.
Got to finish my thesis by next week to graduate. Scraggle, good luck, baby.
But they didn't even have very much.
Not ideal. Not ideal. But okay, the thing that is worth noting is like they're playing really high risk, high reward. So yeah, the fact that they got 2,400.
Highly concerning.
Highly concerning.
The high risk, high reward gameplay is working out, bro.
Ramp up our riskiness.
Because the thing is, now the onus is on them. They need to be risky to force out risky decisions from Ben and Adam. Because Ben and Adam are in the lead, both based on their productivity and time, but also their money. So you have to put pressure on them, you know?
See what we got, and then see what's next.
They're scared because of the last though. Yeah, but you can't fear risk because of failure. That's you can't be results oriented in risk, you know? Like if you lose $100 on a coin flip, you shouldn't be more scared about another $100 coin flip because you still got the same odds.
Are we going all in?
It was the riskiest thing we've ever done on Jet Lag today.
We are so freaking back.
We're so freaking back.
Yeah.
That's your color, Adam. I pointed to Ben. That's your color, Ben.
And did you know that episode 2 of this season, you can watch it right this very instant
On Jet Lag, or excuse me, on Nebula.tv.
Nebula.tv.
No, watch Nebula.com or Nebula.tv. Yeah.
Who are you rooting for? Ben and Adam, because they're higher risk.
Another thing that you get with your Nebula
Podcast called The Layover.
Access to The Layover, which is our after show podcast where we break down the episode with Toby. Toby's going to be on this season. And we go into all the behind the scenes, game design, all the stuff that happened that you didn't see. So if you're interested in getting more out of the season, The Layover is the best way to do it.
Truly one of the podcasts of all time.
And Nebula is just a great service otherwise. If you don't know about it, Nebula is a creator-owned and creator-founded and creator-run and audience-supported streaming service. And it has all kinds of originals from a lot of your favorite creators. You also often get access to their YouTube videos early and ad-free. Every episode of Jet Lag goes up 1 week early. We also post an outtakes and cut for time episode at the end of every season there. And most importantly, when you go to Nebula and you sign up with our code, you are helping support the show. We get a portion of your subscription fee for as long as you stay subscribed. And also with our code, it's a good deal for you because it's only $30 for the year. And I really want to emphasize, a lot of people get confused and they think it's $30 a month. And
why would they get confused? Because it says billed annually.
it's not. It's $30 for the year, which nets out to $2.50 a month.
That's a low amount of money.
You know, it's like, I feel like that's a reasonable amount for access.
I'm
to all of
hashtag
those
sold.
things.
That's less than a train fare.
It's so much less than it costs to go on a train. That's true.
Yeah, in New York City at least. Anyways, but the thing to focus on is that right now, if you don't have a Nebula subscription, you have nothing to do or watch. And that's bad.
Your life sucks.
Yeah, but if you do have a Nebula subscription, you can watch Season 10, Episode 2 of Jetlag this very second.
Oh my God, your life is awesome.
Whoa! All right, nebula.tv/jetlag. I think they add new episodes every Wednesday. It's a week early. So if you guys want to pre-watch like I don't, so you can know all the hot shit that's about to happen when I watch it on stream, then you can. Okay? I don't need to do that because I already fucking know. But you can. All right, chat. I am out. I'm outie 5,000. I don't know if that's that you know what, that might have been an old thing to say out loud. I'm out though, for real. FR. Thank you all for hanging out today. Wait. Guys, I'm out, man. I'm out. All right? I'm not going to stream anymore.